Good morning. It is Saturday morning, and you know what time it is. It's time for our Saturday morning tap in. Good morning. I am your host. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap
Don't never
in.
stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
All
Tap,
right.
tap, tap
How are
in.
y'all doing this morning?
Tap, tap,
I
tap
made
in.
it. I made it here today, y'all. I made it.
Tap,
We
tap,
made it
tap
to
in.
Saturday.
Tap, tap, tap in.
All right.
Tap,
Okay.
tap,
Here we
tap
go.
in.
Let's get it live over here on Facebook. How about we let Instagram in? Let's keep it easy breezy. We just tapping in. It's just Saturday. We do this every weekend. Easy peasy. All right. Okay. Facebook. We have to get you in here. Boom, boom. Try it again. How are we? Okay. Instagram. Here you are. Come on in. Come on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Ja, the goddess? Welcome to your Saturday morning cabin. I'm here. I made it. Miss Tasha. Hey. Welcome to your Saturday
Tap,
morning
tap, tap
cabin.
in.
Okay, I think everybody's in now. All right, up Facebook.
Tap,
Always.
tap, tap in.
How y'all doing? Hey,
Tap,
Miss
tap, tap in.
Parker. Welcome to your Saturday morning tapping. K Blue, how are you? It's so good to see you. You know what time it is. Time for your Saturday morning tap in.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
Okay. Almost
Tap,
there.
tap, tap in.
How we feeling this morning? Okay.
Tap,
Y'all
tap,
said
tap
y'all
in.
tapping in. Ew. Good morning,
Tap,
fans.
tap,
For
tap
yet.
in.
Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Ew.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Tapping in over here on Instagram because Facebook ain't up. Maybe YouTube is up now. Okay, I see y'all. Richard. Hi, Richard. Good morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. It's so early for you. 6:45. Rise and shine, baby. Yes. Yes. Welcome. Welcome back, some of y'all who I haven't seen in a little bit. You know, we're here. I'm here, holding the space, opening the doors. That's what we're doing. That was my commitment I made, the challenge to myself. Can she do it? Can she do it? Yes, I can. I'm here, taking it one weekend at a time. But yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this, y'all, until the end of 2024. You know? I mean, how many other people out there do I have who may be like me where you might, start something and then you're like, you find a reason not to finish it. That's not happening this year, not for 2024. I made a big commitment for a whole year. A whole year. So y'all go tune in every weekend and be like, did she do it? Did she do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Because I love it. And y'all make it so good. Y'all make it so good because y'all show up and help me hold this space. I don't do it alone. I don't do it alone. That's why I thank y'all every weekend for tuning in for Saturday morning tap in. I am your host, Shamika Cotton. We come together every Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and we are gathered on YouTube. We're gathered on Facebook. We are gathered on Instagram, and we all come together to set some intentions to start our weekends off right. And then we also take time to journal. So if you're new here, go ahead and get your journal because we're going to get to that a little bit later. Get your pen, and also, get your candles. This is a time where we like to set the atmosphere, set the mood, make it nice and juicy. You know what I mean? Really make it a time that we kind of luxuriate in, right? a time that we create from ourselves with ourselves together. Good morning, Breeze. So good to see you. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Ms. Parker says, it's been a minute. Life is life. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Life indeed be life in. For all of us. For all of us. We doing this life thing together, y'all. We doing this life thing together. What's up, By Imagination? It's been a minute. So good to see you, my love. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Now, let me get a sip of this coffee. All right, so what have we here? How's your week been? What y'all been up to? You say YouTube is tripping? Hold on, let me check out. Hold on, YouTube, don't trip. Oh, well, okay. It looks like it's up, but I can see, okay, I can see you over there now, Toy. I see it's working a little bit now. And yes, on that, Miss Parker, so exactly. Life is life and for us all. For us all. Y'all, do y'all know, I think about y'all all week. I do. I was like, what are we going to talk about this week? And then I be journaling because y'all know I love to journal. And I'll be talking to y'all in my journal and getting things ready to talk to y'all about. So we'll talk about a few things. But yeah, my week. Oh, Breeze says, how was your week? Thank you for asking, Breeze. It was good. It was good. I was on set yesterday. Not for the show y'all thinking about, not for that show, but for a different show, here in New York. Good morning, Neek. So yeah, it was good. I was very grateful to be working. And I'll let you guys know, it should probably be airing in probably about a month. It was really fast. It was for FBI's Most Wanted. Don't y'all just love that show? Don't y'all just love it? I mean, the writing on there is so good. Like, that's an easy, like, if you want to spend the day just binge watching some really good suspenseful TV that always saves the world, and really shows us who we can be, really highlighting what's going on in the world. FBI, Most Wanted. You know, they have 3 versions of it, right? They got FBI, the regular. They got FBI, Most Wanted, and FBI International. So yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be working. And it was just so good to be on set, so good to play. Yeah, I think you all would really like the episode. It was really good. It was a really good one. But yeah, let's see. Bree says, I'm glad you're working. I'm still doing auditions. Delayed but not denied. You better know it. You better know delayed is not denied. Okay, you are getting primed and ready, baby. Primed and ready. Yes, auditions. I love auditions. Auditions are fun. I like to treat auditions like a game. I'm going to start doing more coaching. So I just got to start putting things out there to let folks know that I'm doing some coaching. Did you all get a chance to tune in last week to the blackscript.com? It's also Black Script here on Instagram. They did a really cool thing, and it was called The Blind Sides. And if you are an actor, I highly recommend go on over to @the_Black_Script here on Instagram. Look for the post and sign up. Sign up. If you are a writer, sign up. Go over there. Let them know that you're interested in being a part of this really fun and amazing thing called The Blind Sides. And so what happens is you get some sides. And you don't know who your scene partner is going to be until you show up for the taping. And so you show up for the taping, you prepare your sides, and then you do the scene live. And then there's usually a panelist. And so I was the panelist for the first episode of The Blind Sides. And so we had 2 really wonderful actors who did a really wonderful scene. And then they get feedback. They get to ask me questions. So I get a chance to lend my acting coaching expertise and things like that. I could talk about acting coaching and just acting and auditioning all day. So they picked the right one, baby. So yeah, so check it out. And it's just a really great way to be a part of a creative community, especially if you're an actor or a writer, and to build relationships. So, and to be actually practicing the craft. All right. As an actor, your job for the most part is to audition, is to just audition. That's your job. So love it, because that's a part of it. And sure, there are times when you're like, you just get offers. It happens. Definitely has happened to me. But for the most part, if you're just starting, you better learn to love auditions, because I love auditions. They're so fun to me. Hi, Sue. Good morning, sunshine. Hey. Uh, okay, Breeze. Breeze said, by the way, I officially started watching The Wire. Okay, enjoy. Buckle up. Are you starting from the very first season? Don't skip to my seasons. Watch all of them. You are in for a treat. Writing, spectacular acting through the roof. It's a fantastic show. I was a huge fan before I started working on that show. I was a huge fan. So I had actually started binge watching the seasons before I actually got an audition. And I told you guys before that I think the immersing myself in the show, really watching all the episodes, and I started visualizing myself on the show. Now, mind you, like I said, I didn't know I was going to be the character that I was, but it ended up being even better. But it's a part of it, for you actors out there. If there is a show that you want to be on, if there is a kind of show or a creator or writer or showrunner that you want to work with, I'm telling y'all, it all starts on the inside parts. It's on the inside. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, y'all know how they talk about people having like the it factor. Like, she's just got that it factor. The it factor is the inside job. It's the thoughts that you think and how you feel about the thoughts you think. And from that inner work, that's how you create the things and the opportunities that are happening in your life. So, that is what happened for me with The Wire. It's true. It works if you work it. But yeah, you got to do your part, right? It doesn't just happen. Which brings me to what I wanted to talk about this week, and I'll talk about it. Things don't just happen. Let me tell you what just happens. Life, right? Right, K Blue? Life be life, and now life gonna life, right? But the thing is, what are we gonna do in this life? And we have more control than we sometimes think, right? So, whatever it is that you want to manifest or experience in your life, you have control to make it happen, right? Because life gonna life. But what are you going to do? You get the opportunity. We get the opportunity every day to take life and make art out of it, to make it whatever we want it to be, right? And I know we all have challenges, like I said, but we definitely have a power that is within each and every one of us. But it is up to us to use it, or to learn how to use that power that we have, right? Like how to build it up and start to be like, pew, 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 activating things in our life. Well, I just went totally was that Wonder Woman? No, wait, no, that was like a Spider-Man Wonder Woman mix. I was like, pew, pew. No, Wonder Woman's like, She was fighting off bullets and stuff. Anyway, y'all don't get me started. Don't get me started all over the place. But it's facts and it's true. While before I go on this tangent about what I wanted to talk to you all about, I do want to know, what are the intentions that y'all want to set today? Y'all know that's what we do. We have to, and that's what intentions are about. While life is life, and I'm gonna give it a dose of my intention. What do I intend? What energy am I going to stir up within myself today that I'm going to bring to life, to my day, to the world. What intentions y'all got? I'm curious. What's up, Our Way Music? Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. We just sitting here chopping it up, talking about intentions, talking about how to manifest the lives of our visions, you know. And I didn't say the lives of our dreams, and they can be the lives of our dreams, but I kind of changed it this week as I was journaling and as I was talking to y'all. I'll tell y'all, I'll be talking to y'all in my journal. I'll be talking to y'all in my journal. As I was talking to y'all in my journal and preparing for today. And I think that sometimes when we say, I've got this dream, I'm going to live the life of my dreams, dreams are so, think about it. Dreams happen when you sleep. You kind of go unconscious, and it's just this wonderful feeling because your body's at rest and you have this dream, or you have this maybe you daydreaming, you spend time, daydreaming or visualizing or visioning, right? But I feel like sometimes when we say this dream, we forget that we have to actually take action. We forget sometimes that we have, and sometimes our dreams can feel, you can really feel them and you feel like it's happening. And that is key. That is a part of it. But then you have to also make sure that you're balancing that dream, that feeling with inspired action, right? So yes. K Blue says your intention for this weekend, for today, is to refocus. Valid. Shoot, what did we have last week? Last week was reset. I mean, I started to say reset again today, but I said, don't do it, Shamika. Get them something else. So K Blue, thank you. We're gonna refocus. Absolutely. Reese, intention, safety, LOL. So you're driving to Columbia, South Carolina for Mother's Day weekend. All right. Safety and safe travels. Refocus and safe travels. We absolutely can do that. We absolutely can do that. Over here on YouTube, I see Toyette is saying, going back to The Wire, saying, tell Kwani it's never too late to get started with The Wire as well. Let me tell you, and if you haven't watched The Wire, like I said, watch it. It is never too late. The show, it is a show it's a TV classic. It's always going to be great. And I'm not just saying it because I was on it. It's facts. It's facts. You can Google it. Um, but yeah, okay. So refocus, and we got safety. And yeah, let's not forget that this is Mother's Day weekend. So honoring all the mothers out there, whether they are here in body or if they have transitioned and are here in spirit, honoring all the wonderful mothers out there. So yes, happy Mother's Day weekend. Celebrate the womb, and mothering, whether the child came through your womb or through another way. Mothering. We celebrate mothers today. At MJ, welcome. The image gatherer. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So this is what I was talking about with one of my interns. So y'all know, for those who are new and just joining us, the Saturday morning tap-ins started as a result of my internship program that I have called T3IP. We are on hiatus right now. Well, no, actually I do. I have one intern. We have Emma from School of the Future. So we do have like a mini internship cycle that's happening right now. But every Saturday we would get together for the All Cat, which was a meeting where we would come together and we would journal, and we would talk about, what's been going on for you this week, creatively, artistically, lively. And so one day I said, well, let's share this. And let's just share part of this with the rest of the world and invite others into this amazing conversation. And then the Saturday morning tap-ins were born. So part of the internship program is that the interns or mentees, they get a 2-hour work session with me every week. I know, right? Aren't they so lucky? I'm lucky too. I'm blessed too. But yes, they get a chance to have a work session with me every week where I work with them and coach them on whatever they're working on. And so my screenwriting intern is working on adapting a novel, one of his favorite novels, and it's a really big project. Um, but this week I asked him, you know, did you work on writing, right? Because if you're a writer, you write. That's what you do. And life happens, life does happens, but we happen to life. And he says, life just was really busy, and he hadn't gotten around to doing any writing. And so, I had to ask him, is this really what you want to do? You know? Um, and I believe it is what he wants to do. But sometimes when we have this thing that we say, this dream or this vision for our life, especially if we are not currently like being employed where somebody is expecting us to show up as it, um, sometimes we're not doing it because we're waiting for someone to give us permission to be who we are. And so that is that is a litmus test to see, are you truly who you say you are, right? Brees is an actor. Brees is auditioning. Brees is acting all the time, right? You know, going out there to get work, right? So yes, you are an actor. If you're a writer, you're writing. And so what happens sometimes is, like he said, life got in the way. He was busy at work. And and I also identified with it for me because I'm a work in progress. There are still many things that I'm working on, especially even with building my business. There are different things that I want to be doing with my business, creating art and sharing more art. I love putting pieces out for you all to watch on my different social media channels. I love creating content, although I try not to call it content, but okay, Shamika, it is content, right? And a lot of content creators are here right now for Saturday morning tap in, and the struggle is real. I see all of the different Instagram posts and videos of people encouraging people to just post and share your content, right? If you're a content creator, create content. So when I asked my intern, I had you written, and he said no. And it's like, okay, well, Shamika, have you created any new art to share with your community? And I realized that the same thing, that I have to be real with myself. Like, I got to look in the mirror at myself too. And the reality is, life is going life, but we have to make room. We have to make room for the things that we want to start to experience in our lives, right? Jonathan McReynolds has this really wonderful song called Make Room. I make room for what I treasure. I make room for what I want. Um, and so the thing was, he was so busy with working, and he works really hard. He's got responsibilities at home, and he can be tired by the end of the day. Every moment of his day is filled, right? But there is a time, um in all of our journeys for especially in the beginning when you're kind of like building your business or building your vision or your dream, where you have to say, I have to stop the day from getting away from me, and I have to make room for that thing that I want to experience, or else life will keep going by. A month will go by, 2 months will go by, a quarter will go by, the year will go by. And unless you have taken the reins of your day, like what we do on Saturday mornings, we're saying, stop, wait a minute. I have control over how I spend and experience my day. You have to make room for that which you want to experience, right? And especially even if you're not an artist, right? And you want to start a new habit, right? You have to make room to start taking those little steps, right? The day will get by and you have not, okay, look, I have not been to the gym. I'm going to the gym. You know, y'all see I'm rocking one of my favorite shirts. You are exactly what God had in mind. This is a wonderful tank by Lisa Arundel, who inspires us to go out and work out. So I'm working out today. Okay. I know I'm making room for that. But it happens, right? If you don't stop and make time for creating new habits. There's a really great book called Atomic Habits. I highly recommend check it out. There's even a master class. If you have a master class membership, maybe you already know this, but he even did a master class based on the book that explains atomic habits. Just taking little small steps that invariably lead to your desired outcome, right? But you have to make time. And sometimes it starts with, and I know this might sound a little bit counter what I said a second ago, but I'll explain. Sometimes it starts with making time for it in your mind first, like intentionally setting aside time to allow yourself to just visualize, to vision it out, to stir up the feelings, right? Setting aside time. Um, and even Neville Goddard, I don't know if you all have ever heard of Neville Goddard, but check him out. He talks about this thing where you can even do it as you're drifting off to sleep, right? You can set aside that time as you're drifting off when the mind is really rich and really your resistance is down, and you can start to visualize what you want to achieve. That's one thing, right? So you're intentionally setting aside time for visioning. And that's one way. And then there's another way where you sit and in a more not falling off to sleep, but just maybe in a meditative or a contemplative state of mind where you do some visioning or you sit in the silence meditation and you're asking yourself, what is an actionable or an inspired action that I can take? And just sit and be still and allow your inner self to tell you what that step needs to be. The thing with that, though, is when you do it, you may feel like, I don't know if I got a solid response, right? I really don't know. The truth is, you do know. Once you sit down and you're still and you ask the question, trust whatever step you take is going to be the right step. And if you're going in the wrong direction, your inner GPS will redirect you. Okay. But you have to take a step. Your inner GPS can't correct non action, right? So it's really about finding one, taking time. There is a time and a place for visualizing and visioning and stirring up the feelings. And then there's also time to act on it. And you have to make room. And so sometimes you may feel like, okay, how can I use these tools, right? Maybe you're trying to build a new habit. Maybe you just want to spend some time visualizing yourself doing the new habit that you're trying to establish in your routine, right? And this may sound like, I don't know, does that really work? It works. You will find that once you do it and you're setting aside the time to visualize yourself doing it, visualize yourself, if you're a writer, visualize yourself writing and enjoying it, right? If you're an actor, visualize yourself going over your sides and enjoying it and loving it, right? Visualize yourself going to the gym, getting ready and loving it and loving how you feel in your body. If you spend time visualizing, then you'll take some inspired action that will lead you to start making room for that new thing that you want to experience in your life, right? So, excuse me, I told my intern, you have to take control of your day and you have to make room for it. Even if it's an atomic habit that's just like 3 minutes, all right? For 3 minutes, sit down and just write. That little action will tell your subconscious mind that I'm serious about it. But you got to take the action, inspired action, making room for that which you desire. That is the word for today. All right. Bree says there's another really great song that helps to reset your mind, and it is called Higher by Madison Ward. I've never heard it. Thank you so much for offering that up. So yes, I'll have to check that out, Reese. Thank you so much. And that's what this community is about. It's about us coming together and what works for you. How do you make room for new habits or new things that you want to experience in your life, right? So I'm just sharing what works for me and some things that have worked for others. But I would love to know, is there a song that you listen to that helps you to reset? So thank you, Brees, so much. Brees also says, there is one particular thing right now I visualized, but I have yet to act on it. Ooh, because of fear, trying to overcome that. hmm Trying to overcome that. Um, and um, I think that that leads me to another thing for making room. Another way that we begin to make room for things is journaling. Journaling. Journaling is a wonderful way to also spend time making room. Sometimes you have to first make room on the inside, intentionally make room on the inside, which will lead to inspired action on the outside. So yeah, Brees, maybe journaling about it, about the fear. Journaling, scripting, that has also helped. But our time is going. We haven't set intentions for the day. So let's go ahead. Let's get our intentions set. I've given you all time to put some things in the chat for our intention. Go Queen is in the house. Hi, Queen. Welcome to the Saturday morning tap in. We just over here chopping it up, inspiring each other, sharing tips on how we stay motivated. How do we make room in our lives for the new, right? Or how do we make room in our lives for the things that are good for us? All right. So one of the ways, as we set intention, so I'm going to go ahead and light my candle. My candle almost done, y'all. This is still my Balls on Fire Bath and Body Works. I think my next candle, I'm going to do my rose water candle once this one goes out. There's two candles that I absolutely love from Bath and Body Works, and it is Balsam Fir and rose water. So yeah, so let's just take a moment and let's do a quick intention setting, just making room for what we desire. And I'm going to say making room. So we have three wonderful intentions for today. I've got them up on the screen. If you're just tuning in, you just tuned into the powerful portion of the show. We're about to empower ourselves with some intentions. Good morning, Jackie. Welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Zari, welcome to your Saturday morning tap in. Let's just take a moment to center ourselves, sitting comfortably. And breathing comfortably. With each breath, setting the intention to tap into our inner knowing. There is an inner wisdom and knowing that we came onto this planet with. It is that inner knowing that is connected to our inner GPS that redirects us and guides us to our good and guides us safely. It's also a part and attached to our intuition. So as we are breathing in, with each exhale, we're letting go of any resistance. Just in this brief moment, you can pick it back up later, but for this little moment, let's let it go. Let's let go of any doubt. Let's let go of any fear. Knowing that in this moment, in this now moment, all is well. And just breathe into that. In this now moment, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. I am exactly where I am supposed to be, and all is well. And I am open and I am receptive. And you can feel free to say that for yourself. I am open and I am receptive to my good. And just in that moment, we're setting the intention to refocus. Focusing on the truth of who we are. That we absolutely have everything we need to succeed. Refocusing on I am enough. We're going to take that one again if you like. Put your hand on your heart or on your belly. And breathe into that. And say, I am enough. I have all the tools I need. I live in a friendly and loving universe that supports me. We are refocusing on the good. I am always in the right place at the right time. People go out of their way to be good to me. God's blessings chase me down and overtake me. because I am worthy and I am deserving of exceeding good, delicious, luxurious, prosperous good. Refocusing. That is the truth of who I am. Setting the intention for safety that as we go through our day to day, we know that our steps will be ordered and guided along the right paths. So we right now open ourselves up, opening our mind's eye, our inner eye, sensitizing our heart and our intuition to be led and to listen to the still small voice, and trusting that we can hear it and trusting that all is well, that we are taken care of. I am safe. And lastly, we are just going to ask the question, what can I do today to make room for that which I desire? We are open and receptive to guidance. Maybe you already have everything you desire. How can I make room to experience it and really enjoy it more? How can I make room to share it more? And so we set our intention to be open, receptive, tuned in, tapped in, and we are now turned on. And so it is. All right. Hmm. It's as easy as that, y'all. It is as easy as that. Now, y'all give me a number. Y'all didn't let me sit here and chat um, for too long. Give me a number between 31 and 100. Let's go ahead and pick our journal prompt for the day. Um, for those who are new to us, we are working our way through 100 days of gratefulness. It's a gratitude journal. Each day, there are journal prompts that you can just pick. And what we do is we let the randomness of just picking a number and saying, okay, then this is what we're going to journal about today. And we make a commitment to allow the prompt to take us down to the page, and we commit to being on that page for 10 minutes and 10 seconds, right? So the journal prompt may take us down to the page and we answer it in one sentence. But wait, there's more, right? So we allow our thought to just come through from our head, through our heart, through our arm, on through our hand, and onto the page. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to get the timer set. Go Queen has given us a number. Go Queen over on YouTube. You all know I'm on multiple channels. So Go Queen on YouTube has offered the number 77. Let's see if it's available. Oh, Go Queen, it's available. Let's see what we're journaling about today. Oh, I like this. Thank you, Queen. It says, have you experienced any blessings in disguise recently? Have you experienced any blessings in disguise recently? We are journaling. 10 minutes, 10 seconds starts now. Oh, that's a juicy one, Queen. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the screen. We are journaling. The time has started. 10 minutes to go. All right, the journal prompt is up on the screen. Larry is here. Oh, Larry, you and Queen were in the same area. I thank you all so much who added numbers. We are journaling. Have you experienced any blessings in disguise lately? Oh, Larry, I'm so glad you tapped in. Jackie, you're right on time. Chat, right on time. We're journaling. Blessing in disguise. Let me quit playing on the last song. Honey Bad, abundantly abundant. I didn't get a chance to say good morning to you. Good morning, my love. We are journaling. Dimples, we're journaling. Have you experienced any blessings in disguise? We'll talk about it when we're done. The timer is going. 8 minutes to go. And so yeah, I crack myself up. Jackie, yes, we do this on Saturdays, and we're doing it for the rest of 2024. So please, yes, every Saturday we show up here and we do Saturday morning tap in. So I hope that you'll keep coming back every Saturday and just joining us and adding to the space in the community. Mm-hmm. And after we journal, I usually share a little something that came up for me in my journal. No one else has to, but if you want to, you're always open and welcome to share. But yeah, we are journaling. 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Welcome to those who are just joining us. We are journaling. We are at the journaling portion of our show. Keith Renata, welcome. And remember, the handwriting doesn't have to be neat. You can write anything you want. You could go completely off topic. There's no right or wrong. Just journal. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to go. We're journaling. Hmm. 3 minutes to go. We're journaling. Have you experienced any blessings in disguise lately? Huh? And those who are writers, and you need to make time for writing, journaling counts. I'm just saying, journaling, it it checks a lot of boxes. No matter what you want to do, journaling is an amazing tool. All right, 3 minutes to go. Oh man, I always crack myself up. Y'all know I'm a cornball. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute, 43 seconds. We're journaling. You're doing something good for yourself. – 55 seconds. 28 seconds. We're wrapping it up. Wrapping it up. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are so amazing. 13 seconds. 13 seconds. That's the timer. Y'all, y'all did 10 minutes and 10 seconds of journaling. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us for showing up for ourselves. We tapped in this Saturday morning. Your day is already 10 times better because you took time. And 10 is just some relative number. I mean, my company is called 1010 Talent and Creative Services. But anyway, but your day is better because you took time to go within, to stir up your it factor, your it power. You've got the it thing, the it factor. You did it. This is it. And now you're gonna go out in your day and experience so many wonderful things because you took a moment just to get yourself right. You can show up better for yourself and you can show up for others who may not have been very intentional, but now you're ready. Your trigger buttons, they're not so easily to be pushed now. because you set your intention. I'm just saying it works if you work it. All right. So the journal prompt. Have you experienced any blessings in disguise lately? Oh, I got two L's in lately. Anyway, uh, Bum Loves Me says, recently, okay, let me put your glasses back on, Shamika. Recently, I was voluntold to lead the faculty processional at commencement. Initially, I griped and complained, but eventually recognized the blessing. I got to meet and connect with instructors I didn't know and witness all of our students receive their degree. Okay. Okay. Yes. Didn't want to do it. Voluntold. You know how that. Has anyone else ever been voluntold to do something? Yeah. Speaking of Mother's Day, my mother is always voluntelling me something. Oh, Shamika gonna do it when she get in town. Oh, Shamika. But I love it. And I do it and I'm always the better for it. Okay. I'm just gonna say. So yeah, sometimes those voluntold situations really turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes. Oh, so Honey was still here. Yay, Honey Bad. I thought I missed you. Hi. Um, She's Honey Beth says, be happy and just be you. Yes. Bree said, I can't think of any recently, but knowing me, it'll come to mind later. Yes. But okay, Breeze, but did you journal any? Did you just journal and let your mind go? Maybe, hey, anything can come up. Like I said, the journal prompt just gets you on the page. What you put down on that prompt is really, you just allow your mind to take over. I'll read what I wrote because that's what I do every Saturday. I commit to also sharing what I wrote in my journal. All right. And so here we go. Here we go. Your phone froze up, honey. Okay, but you back. Hey. Okay, here we go. This is what I wrote. What is a blessing in disguise that happened to me recently? Well, one thing that happened to me was missing the train that I thought was my train heading to my fitting for FBI Most Wanted. So I was headed to the studio in Greenpoint. So I had to take the G train. Why am I doing it with this voice? It's just fun. All right. Each time I take this train, I'm always looking for the entrance that puts me on the platform that I need. So I thought I had it. I went down the stairs and there was the train. Oh no, hurry, get on the train. I rushed through the turnstile. Ding dong. The door is closed. This is a dramatic reading, okay? The door is closed. Darn it, I missed the train. I look up and notice, no, I didn't miss the train. I was on the wrong side. I looked across the platform and thankfully I had time to get down the stairs and make it across to get on the correct train. I would have been late for my fitting if I would have made that train. But God, okay? So that was my blessing in disguise, y'all. Y'all know I'm a writer as well. So sometimes it just comes out. I think that I should film this. That was an amazing screenplay right there. Amazing screenplay, no dialogue. Okay. All show, don't tell. I'm just saying, Sundance, here I come. It all started right here. Saturday morning tap in. All right. A girl can dream and take action. All right, go Queen. Yay. Go Queen says, my blessings are moments in people or things that didn't work out for me the way in which I thought were against me or to hurt or to harm me, but were actually leading me closer to good things. I'm going to repeat that. Things that didn't work out for me the way in which I thought that she thought was against her or hurt her or harm her, but they were actually leading her closer to good things. Y'all know that saying, that verse, all things work together for your good. If you can just hang on and keep going, you're going to see what the good was. Anything that's kind of like unexpected, like bad, those are usually the blessings in disguise. You just got to keep holding on so you can see what the blessing was that was being disguised. Y'all, we did it. Good. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. There's more. Oh, y'all, y'all ain't playing today. Hold on. Honey Bad says, a blessing in disguise for me was returning back to my primary job after breaking two body parts and about to be hired back in as a saute chef. A blessing in disguise, returning back to my primary job after breaking two body parts and about to be hired back in as a saute chef. Wow. I mean, that, yeah. I mean, breaking your body parts could definitely seem like this isn't not the best time for something like that to happen, but it got you back to your primary job, which I'm guessing has been a blessing to you. And I'm praying that your body is healed, whole, perfect, and back to being complete. But yeah, if you hang on long enough, if you just hang on, you'll get to that blessing in disguise. So yes, the power of love. I took a case of water to the student anti-war encampment at UCLA. It led to a huge awakening on many deeper levels. I ended up on the front line, centering God. It unlocked another level of my gifts. I'm going to just say, Larry, yes. And okay, this reminds me of David and Goliath. Okay. David was just coming to deliver a meal to the soldiers and ended up being what they needed to win that war. So I'm just giving that to you. You ended up being on the front line where you were supposed to be, centering God in that interaction. Okay. Had you not centered God in that interaction and held that space and allowed your gifts to flourish, who knows what that anti-war encampment could have been. We've seen things happen in those places where it gets out of control. So thank God that you just happen to be taking water. Okay, David. I mean, Larry. Okay. Okay, now. All right, y'all. Don't get me started. Um, it looks like, Instagram froze because it was over an hour. I'm sorry. But I hope you all know that you can always, if Instagram freezes or Facebook or YouTube, you have many channels to tap in. So I'm going to hit Larry up and let him know that he can also see the rest of his response over here on YouTube and Facebook. But I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been another wonderful Saturday morning tap in. Thank you all so much for showing up for me and with me. And I hope to see you all next Saturday for Saturday morning tap in, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all places at Shamika Chronicles. All right. I see y'all. Have a magical Saturday.